Well, I don't know how this video is going to come together, but I'm on Churchwood today. I've already caught a fish, so I'm going to play the footage in a bit. I had that on my right hand rod, but yeah, there's a few about. So yeah, we're going to have to see what happens, but I've been dropping my baits with the bait boat, but at the start of the session my dad went out in the boat try and find some spots, and we found a few spots, all went down nicely, good spots, and yeah, that's where I got my rigs placed. But yeah, we'll have to see what happens. So the smaller fish have been picking up the worms, so I'm going to leave them on tonight, but yeah, we're going to have to see how it goes. If it's too bad and the roach keep eating them, I'm going to take the naturals off and just fish normally. Right, so the right hand rod, bit of a funny take, just pulled round and it's come with this lovely, yeah, please, £13 9-ounce mirror. Now this one isn't very big, it's just one of the new stockies, but it's nice to see it come out. Cold. Oh, lively. The other side. Cheers, mate. One. Good. Oh, right, so I'm going to get back. Well, you probably saw that fish. Yeah, that was a lovely little mirror. Now that's one of the fresh stockies that Steve, the owner's, put in here. Yeah, that was caught from underneath an overhang, one of the spots that Steve suggested, on a little Active Bait Solutions 2TB pop-up, tipped off with 4 or 5 worms. Yeah, that worked well for us on my club water. I haven't really used worms before up until, well, the last few weeks. Put it on, it was only out there for about an hour and a half, if that, and then yeah, went off and it came with that lovely mirror. It's a relief to get one this quick. Well, it's a relief to catch one, but yeah, I'm just sorting out a new rig, just another little Ronnie. Yeah, I'll get this rig sorted and then I'll get that back out there. But what I've been doing is I've been walking around with a remote, so once I got round there, just drove the boat in, watched it go down, watched a bit of foam come up, knew it was on the spot, and then yeah, right, I'll speak to you in a bit. going to put my left hand rod out now. I'm moving all my rods along a bit because I'm picking up a lot of fish down to the right on the sonar. So this is just a solid bag. It's got some CC more pellet in there, and it's just got some hydrocase stick mix or bag mix, and then the hook bait's just a small bit of pink plastic corn. Yeah, glugged in beetling, and then yeah, that's gonna go on the spot off some roots, and yeah, we'll have to see if that does anything. So yeah, I'm gonna get it out there now. Right, so this is the mix that I'm putting in the boat. It's quite a small digestible mix. It is literally some active bait solutions, 2TB crumb, a bit of sweet corn, and then some of this supreme cream liquid from Hinges. And yeah, I've got the bag of crumb there, but I haven't been putting very much in. I've been putting about a scoop in because a lot of that is getting digested by the smaller fish out there, like the roach and stuff, because there's quite a few roach I found out. So they've been knackering my naturals. I'm not sure if I'm going to put naturals in any of the rods tonight, because the worms were gone. Well, I say I'm one out towards the root side, one worm left, but what I'm going to do is I'm going to move, instead of fishing that big tree out there, I'm going to move it onto the roots, and I'm going to have one there, I'm going to have one out there. It's like, because a lot of fish are showing up on the sonar and I can't ignore it. I've got a bait out there now. I'm going to try a little 2-foot zig, because the fish on the sonar are showing about 2 foot at the bottom, so I'm going to try that, tipped up with some maggots, and we'll have to see what happens from there. Right, so just adjusted my right hand rod and I put it down the margin, and it was just off some roots down the margin. It went ripping off. Now it's £13.4. I have a feeling that this may be the same fish as I caught yesterday. It's another one of the stockies. Right. We'll have to see. I'll get one on the other side. Right, so I'm just looking back. Right. Well, it turns out that it was the same fish. I can't believe it. Same fish, same swim, just a different spot. I had it down the margin this time. I'm going to get that rod out. I'm not going to put it down that margin, because I probably created too much sterns down there. It was literally that far off the bank. So I'm going to put it out while spotting all the fish on the sonar, little worm rig, and then yeah, we'll have to see what happens on that, but hopefully I can get another one that's not the same fish. But I'm going to quickly show you the rig. This is the rig that I'm going for. It's a Ronnie rig, yellow active bait solution 2TB pop up, tipped off with a bunch of about 6 or 7 worms. They're woolly worms. Yeah, we'll get it out there, see what happens. Don't know if the worms will last because they're a small fish, but we'll have to see. But yeah, I'm gonna get it out there.
I'm still recording. The rod up against the root has just gone off, and I'm playing one.
It's on a solid bag. Right, so it's a fair one. Same fish. But yeah, this one's on a solid bag, just a single grain of plastic corn. So I'm going to concentrate on getting this on the net and hopefully I'll see on the map the fish. Right.
Push that net out.
Huh?
Push the net out.
Right, so this is the fish that I've landed. Lovely, pristine, £16, 15 ounce common. That was taken on a solid bag up to some roots. The hook bait of choice was just a single bit of pink corn, and that was on a German rig with a size 8 hook. So yeah, I'm gonna get a picture on the other side and I'll slip her back.
Smile.
Right, so I'm going to slip it back. Right, video? Right, so I can't believe it. The middle rods just went whacked around. It's come with this absolute chunk. The UKPB, £30, 7 ounces. Sorry if the camera quality is not the best, or the lighting, because my camera just died and we're filming it with my dad's phone. But yeah, how's this for a mirror? Right, I'm gonna get some pictures. Alright, good morning. I don't know how well you saw the footage last night, but I caught a new UKPB. I don't even know if you saw the footage because my camera died. I was about to do it and we had to film it on my dad's phone. I don't know how good the lighting was or anything. But yeah, I'm over the moon with that fish. It was £30, 7 ounces. I knew it was a better one when I got it in the net. I didn't quite think it was that big. But yeah, that was on my middle rod. And my middle rod was out towards that bush by that sort of dead tree just underneath there. So sort of just underneath the first green leaf. So yeah, that's where I caught the 30 from. I also had that little £13 at the start from that spot, and then I had the common yesterday from out there towards them roots. No, at the start of the session my dad went out in the boat and we had a little look at spots, try and find the depths and stuff, and Dad just had a little plod about with the land net pole, and it was nice, proper nice depth and nice bottom as well. So yeah, and I also, that fish that I caught twice, I can't believe it, so I've technically caught 4 fish, was from down this margin off them roots down there. Now, not very far out at all. I just dropped it down there with the boat. I'd been chipping a little bit of bait in the whole session, really, just to see if I could get something feeding down there, and I managed to, well, yeah, catch that recapture. That's one of the new stockies. Yeah, but yeah, it's a stunning fish. It's complex, it's just beautiful, it's picturesque. It looks much better in the summer, but yeah, if you want to see that, you can check out one of my diary entries while I was on here. Got Jenkins Lake there, and then you get the Cat Lake. But yeah, I need to get packed up. So this was one of something that I was experimenting yesterday, a little zig. So I tried it a little bit different. I did a knotless knot this time, and I put the foam on by hair, and then what I did was I thread some bait fish through the top of the foam, and I put a worm on it. So it was just a nice presentation, because on the sonar the fish were about, it was saying the fish were about 2 foot off the bottom. Now I'm surprised I didn't have anything on my right hand rod, because that's where a lot of the fish were showing up on the sonar. But yeah, this is the calmest it's been, because it's been pretty windy this session. Nice to calm the weather. But yeah, I need to get cracked on at packing up. It was just another thing. All of the nets, mats and slings are provided. So it's a sling. There's the mat. And we've also got the mats over here. But yeah, I need to get everything packed up and get sorted out. We've got till the afternoon, but we're going to get back early. And on that note, the kettle's boiling, so I'm going to speak to them. Right, so we've just seen a few patches of bubbles start popping up down this right hand margin. Quite a lot of bubbles actually. So I drove my right hand rod down there, so that's going to have about an hour and a half of fishing time. So I drove it down there, like I said, just dropped it, and then yeah, there's a few bubbles coming up past it now, and this side of it, so it was just off them roots again. Well, I had that bite from last time, but after I had that bite, I didn't want to put the rod back down there last night. I think I maybe should have, but what I did do was I put some bait down there for the morning to see if they got down there. I did get up at first light to see if anything, but there was still a little bit of too much wind at first light, which is weird. I don't often get that much wind at first light, but yeah, I can see. This is the mix I put in it. I used my dad's mix because I'd run out. It's pretty similar to mine anyway. It's got active solutions, hydrocay and chocolate nut orange in there. Sweet corn and then some pellet. It's basically the same as mine, but mine's about the pellet and hydrocay. Just different boiling, but yeah. Right, I'm gonna get sorted out. Right, so I'm just going around to put some bait in the spots that I was fishing, so I'll show you the spots. So, this is where I had one of my fish, just down off these roots here. I've got a rod now, so I don't know if they're still there, but I'm going to trickle a little bit in, just about to sort of see the bottom down there. Can't see the bottom where I'm fishing with the six, it's about 6 foot deep. Goes really sharp drop. And I was just trickling bait there since I got here. Just trickling it in. And then yeah. So I was just getting a bit of constant bait going in. I did a couple spots. I did a spot just down by this tree here, but it's really silty there. Like really silty and crappy. So, is that a fish? Might be a fish down there. I don't know, it's a reflection. I was saying it's really silty and crappy down there. I assume that's because not that many people fish down in that margin. I'm not 100% sure though, but it gives me the idea. A lot of leaves falling and stuff. You don't get people putting bait down there. The fish aren't going to clean it off. Still looks like a pretty appealing spot to me. Maybe definitely in the summer. Once that tree's grown up, get your boat under there. It'd be quite nice. I'm not going to go the whole way around the lake. But yeah, I've tried baiting just under that tree there. I don't know what the depths are, but I just thought trick a little bit of baiting on a couple spots, see if I can get anything going. I did on one spot. I'm kicking myself now not putting it there last night. I thought I would have spooked them all. This is the bush. Fishing under. Well, I'm not quite under the bush because I wanted to have a little bit more depth. It's a bit silty under that bush, right under the bush. I know that because Josh was fishing there last time I was here. But I'll show you where. It's just on the edge of that green leaf. There. That's where I put my bait. And the other one's just the roots there. That's the one. Yeah, on the longest part of these roots. That failed root. There it is. Just 2 or 3 foot off the longest point around the roots. I did have a rod to start off with, a big oak tree there. The fish weren't really there, so I had a rod there for the first night, but it was evident the fish were down in this way. That was a bubble pop up there, about where I had, a bit short of where I had one of my rods last night. Just stick. Another bubble pop up there. Yeah, definitely around here. It's just little signs, it's in the winter, right? Really tend to show themselves, or they do in some lakes, but on here I've heard 2 crashes over the 2 nights, or maybe 3. So yeah, and one of them was when I was asleep, like I heard it when I woke up. I had a little look. It's about 4 o'clock in the morning. So I decided to stay up and have a look. Stood at the front of my swim on the first night, an hour. Layered up. A little look, see if I can see anything. But yeah, those were the spots that I've had success from. All 3 of them spots I've had a fish off this session. But yeah, they're proper down in this little area around here this morning. I'm kicking myself, I didn't put the rod back down there last night. But you live and you learn. Because it was so close to the bank, I was like, will I speak to him? But then if you think about it, my other rods were close to the bank, just on the near margin. But yeah, right, I'm gonna crack on and get. So this is the rig that I had that common on. It's very small hook, size 8. I like using small hooks with these plastic corn hook baits. Just sits like that. Solid bag, nice presentation around it. Yeah, that was the rig. I'm just getting the rods in now and we're packing up. So I hope you enjoyed this video. I'm going to try and produce some more videos, but it's just the winter. I've been getting out a bit, but I haven't really been getting that much footage. Last time I went, I had a 23-pound linear on my club water, but I didn't take my camera with me because I wasn't that hopeful. But yeah, we'll have to see what happens. I think this session has ended with no more fish, so yeah, I'll see you in the next one. Goodbye.